Hey Red, how's it going, man? Nice to see you. I've been slacking. I'm chilling though. Took a little break. I haven't done anything this week, so a lot of weeklies I got to do. A lot of the fun stuff. Is there a new ally? Hey Carlos, doing great. That's good to hear. I'm chilling, man. Thanks for asking as well. How about you? Let's see. I do my weeklies. Let me open those two. I got some more corners portals. I don't think it's a corners day, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah. Hey Cash App, oh, not 15. That would not have been good. How you doing, Cash App? Or Cash Dog? You don't know, but many people are saying Boomer's getting nerfed next update. But why? That that's just kind of shitty if he is. Boomer's in a great place right now. He's not top. He's a pretty nice second for bosses. I don't think he needs a nerf. I really don't. Weeklies? Yep. And we got that Draco weeklies. Oh god, I haven't done a single tome this week. Five empowered gem boxes of karma? What the fuck? 9th life. I do not want a gem spark for my rare. Ouch. Ow. That said, Boomer's your only main. Yeah, I don't know. Boomer's like, he's in such a good place right now. Why would they nerf it? Doesn't even make sense. I don't get it. I really don't. These devs. I hope people are just like, I hope that's not true. And people are just guessing. Whoever told you, maybe they just assumed he's getting nerfed. Hopefully. So that Slarian will get more sales. I mean, yeah, it could be, but it's like, I just, like, why? It's so dumb. I don't want to play Solarion. He's good, but he's so boring. He has the damage, but that's it. Damn. You're doing your dailies and you pulled a devilish simian. Hey, nice. Did you equip it? That's a really nice costume. You mean Trove is being Trove? What else? Yeah. I mean, it's just I mean, it's like every time they start going in the right direction, they just like go back. Like same with the Chloral nerf. Like why? Chloral was in a great spot, and they just destroy it. Oh, it's monos. I gotta go back. I missed one. Like I don't know. Boomer's in such a good place. He's versatile. You can use him for everything, which I'd love to have every class be able to do that. So they work on every class, give us options. Stop nerfing. Pain. I don't think he needs a nerf. He needs a buff. His damage isn't that consistent. He's good. He has good damage, but it's not consistent. It's not top. He doesn't have great speed. He needs buffs. He does not need nerfs. I don't know. You have 100k ready to gamble? No. Knock it off, Fred. Stop that shit right now. I think I'm at like 46 mil. Hopefully I just like, I mean I should get the rest like easily, but I kind of want to do more than 50 mil, but I don't know. 100k is only 10 chests, right? Yeah, they're 10k each. I would not do it. Put in other places. It is not worth. Hey Pluto, how you doing? Not worth it then? Exactly. If you go in, you gotta go big. So you gotta use your flux towards good things right now, and then later on, once you have a lot of flux, then do it. Hey Seth, how you doing? Doing good. Blue name on the Switch tomorrow? Hey, nice man. That's sick. Yeah, exam this week, and you got 7, so you're okay, happy? You got 7. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think my scoring is the same as that, so I don't know what that means. Unless you guys got 7. I don't know what it, like what that means. If it is like 7 your grade, you guys go off of a like number scale instead of like ABC. It goes from -03 to 12. Huh. I've never heard of that. That's a weird like grade scale. Do I have a girlfriend? I do not. I play Trove. Come on. You should have been able to answer that question yourself. Come on, man. Do some simple math. It does not add up. You're doing the same thing this morning with Draco? You really like Draco? Yeah, Draco's fun. I was gonna try to swap it up, make a new style for my Draco. This is the old one I made like 3 years ago. I was gonna try to find a new one, but I couldn't find anything. I like Draco too, it's just Draco's in a pretty bad spot. The damage falls off so fast that it just sucks. Like, they really need to... They really need to buff classes instead of nerfing. It'd be nice to have every class at a playable state instead of, you know, just like 2. He doesn't trust grass, what do you think? Of course. You're 29 KPR. I'm Boomer. Got 3 crystal and power gems. Hey, nice stuff. Dang, you're still on 30k yet? Do you have anything to augment? If you can augment, you might be able to get to 30k. You should, with 3, you should be able to get into U11 now. Unless you're, I don't know, unless you have like really low powering gems, you should be able to get in with that. I think. You struggle to get 30k? Yeah, 30k is a struggle, especially for the first time, but after that, well, once you hit it, it's so much easier for all your other classes, and working on other classes is so much easier. It's just getting there for the first time really sucks. Bins. You got 30k because of the thing told you about the pearls? Nice. Yeah, augmenting is like, that's like the biggest part. Unless you're talking about because you need 3 pearls instead of 2 pearls, yeah. But if you're augmenting the ones, oh, it's crystal floor. But if you're talking about the augmenting the ones where you don't have pearls, that's also a pretty nice way. The power rank you can do it, but for the light it may be a problem. You're at 5.3k, 5.2k. Do you have a battle berserk, Seth? You can do the little like exploit thing I was telling people about. So basically, if you have a battle berserk on, since it gives you 700 light when you're fully buffed, if you go to a club and you hit a target dummy, get that buff, and then once it says you have 6,000 from the battle berserk buff, then the game thinks you have enough light to go into 11. So just go hit a target dummy until you have the max buff, and then go into 11 while you have that. So you can skip over that part pretty easily, as long as you have a battle berserk. You do? Okay. Then yeah. That's what a lot of people have been doing. By the way, what are you going to do mostly on the stream? A lot of weeklies. I got to do weeklies on... well, I might not do it on my EU account, but... I haven't done anything this week, so we'll see. Either weeklies, tomes, all this. That works? Yeah, that works. Someone tested it last week. That's what I've been telling people since U11 came out. I wasn't sure if it still worked, but like 2 weeks ago someone tried it and it still does work. They never patched it. Just slap on Battle Berserk, and if it gives you enough light to reach that 6k, then yeah, just go hit a target dummy, get your 6k light, and then you can hurry up while you have it, go to U11 really fast. Can you join? Yeah. I hate that. If someone crashes, it screws up your whole friends list, and I almost wish for a different person. Finally got your C4 gun for Dino. Not gonna lie, you like him way better than Lunar. Yeah, it's a lot different playstyle. I don't know. Lunar's fun, but Lunar's so buggy can really kill the mood for me. So yeah, it's really nice having a class like Dino that's just like he just doesn't really have many bugs. He's just really consistent, which is why he's so nice. Just wish he had a little bit more speed, but he's a really good class. I wonder if Koba's a move on Draco so I can always have my ult active in Delves. It's 3 a.m. here in your country. You're definitely killed your sleep. You're gonna go sleep now. Just have a good day. Hey, thanks, Red. See you, man. Appreciate it. Yep, sure can, man. If anyone else wants to join, just send me a whisper. Let me know. I invite y'all. Hello, Manny. How does it go? You always waiting for me to stream, then you go grind. I feel it. That's what a lot of people tell me. It's just nice to, like, you know, have someone, you know, if you're grinding at the same time, it's like pretty much someone there grinding with you. What game is this? This is Trove. It's a free game on PC, PlayStation, Xbox. I'm sure it's free on Nintendo Switch as well. It's kind of like, if you want a brief like rundown of it, it's kind of like Minecraft on crack. You get classes. There's 17 different classes, I think. All these classes, and then you can build them, get your gear, a bunch of other stuff. Is it on Steam? It should be. Trove. It's been good. You haven't played Trove in 5 days, but you're waiting to use your Patreon pass. I feel you. Yeah, that's huge. I just got a 3-day. I got a 3-day on my EU account, I think, this week. Or last week. No, not this week, last week. That's another nice thing about having EU and NA accounts. If you get a Patreon on one, you get it for both. So, it's so nice. Nice stream. Hey, thanks, man. But yeah, Trove, it's kind of hard to get into, but if you get into it, you know, you kind of just stick with it. It's a really fun game once you get into it. Yeah, feeling Manny. I haven't been playing like at all either. You're one level away from max dino. Oh, one level. Nice. Oh, by the way, Blue's spamming Leviathans again. I think. I've been seeing her call him out quite a bit. Yeah, you live in Libby right there. You thought it was going to be on a gym day? I was, but I ended up getting really busy on Wednesday. I'm kind of lying. I had time. It's just, I don't know. It just, Trove did not feel like the game. I kind of just needed a break from Trove. You might join after Dells? Yeah. I don't know. I'd like to join it, but at the same time, I really gotta do all my weeklies. And then I have so many tomes. Well, I guess I can do my tomes while I wait and join them. That could work. I should have been on gym day. I don't even know if I have any boxes. This is all I played this week. I have 88 U11 boxes. I haven't even been doing my star bar. I've been slacking. Yeah. You hate sometimes Trove because it crashes your PS4 most of the time. You don't know why. It's just Trove servers. It's not the best. I crash all the time as well. Where would we be without crashes? Trove wouldn't be the same. You don't have blue added? I mean, last time she was farming, she was saying send her a friend request and she'll add people. She'll probably still add you if you send her one. Only bad thing is then you won't know when she's, well, I don't know. I guess if she's just hunting, you can just keep joining U11 worlds and you'll find them. Hey, Ganyu, how you doing? This week Trove wasn't the game. Yeah. I agree. Sam kind of, I was playing a lot of Terraria. I've never played it before, but I kind of bought in and grinded the shit out of it. It's a pretty fun game, I'll be honest. You just kind of don't get why it's so hard for the devs to fix servers. It's been almost 8 years and it still lags. I think it's like, from what I've heard, it's for the most part, it's just because it's on such old servers that they can't really. I could be wrong. This is just from like what I've heard, but a lot of people think it's just because the devs are on, like, or not the devs. The game is on such old servers that they can't really change the servers without making a whole new game. So it's kind of just, I don't know. It's kind of just stuck. But apparently they've been working on trying to fix the lag on PC, so that should be. Oh, I don't know if we'll get it soon, but PC might get that soon. Otherwise, we're still behind a few updates on console, sadly. Kind of sucks you miss Gem Day Star Bar. Yeah, I miss my Star Bar every day. At least it's not a double Star Bar. If it's double Star Bar, I'm not missing it, but I gotta get mine done too. I really need that dragon. 35,000, 5 mil health, 6k light. Dare I say, it's a hot mess. 30. Oh, 5 mil. Okay, I read that as 35 mil health. I was gonna say that would have been bad. That's not too bad. 5 mil health. That's pretty high, but you know, nothing you can really do if your gems don't roll where you need them to roll. You know, so you're kind of just gonna have to wait. The fun. You're still waiting for this critted Gonda to be up on console? I don't know what you mean by that. Is that different, like, I don't even know what that is. Or the Night gameplay? Wow. I don't even know Night. Night was removed from my account. I got scammed. I crafted Night and the dev said no more and they took it. Do I have the Train Draco skin? Which one's that? I should have them all, unless I don't have an event one. Sheepish. The train one. Yeah, I have no idea which one that is. Do you know the name of it? Lunar Lancer's a good class. You just started the game like 3 days ago. Lunar Lancer's the fastest class in the game. I don't know if I'd say he's the best starting class. But he is definitely, he's really good. He's really fast, especially once you get his ring effect. Otherwise, he can be buggy at times, which is like the only reason I wouldn't really use him early game. He's a lot better late game, but he's not a bad pick early game. You live in Leviathan, teleport or send for a request. So yeah, if you want Manny, you can send her for a request. It's like a Gonda that places credit. Oh, the credit raptor? I don't even know. That's a thing? Huh. I didn't even know about that one either. Drake Van Giersing? Okay, yeah, I have that one. I'll put it on. Huh. Does it work like Gonda? Like, can you jump up? Or is it only like on the ground it places them? I didn't? No. I really, like, I don't even look at the new mounts anymore. It's pretty much just a bomb mount and that's it. Kind of. It's a Bone Walker mount. You know the name of it? Drake Van Gears thing? Actually looks kind of nice, not gonna lie. What's the head look like? What's Blue's name? Blue Flame Fury. Draco. That's Dino. I'm blind. Nice little top hat. Doesn't really fit with my nice green hair. Beautiful. Anything to swap it up. Has a big staff. Here, Blue's name is right. Never mind. It's just Blue Flame Fury. You can build up credit stacks, but you can't spawn them midair. So you can jump infinitely, but you can't. Okay. I mean, that's kind of cool. C3 face, rip. I mean, free cores at least. I actually really like the wings on this. This is a pretty cool costume. I need to definitely change the face and change the hair, though. Alright, there you go, Manny. There's her name in chat if you want to hurry up and go at her. Unless you already did. You did? What am I at? I got 20, so I need 2 more volts. Marco hit 850. Nice. I'm getting close. What am I? 898, and I could go hit 899 right now, but do I want to do all that? Not really. I could probably hit 900 right now if I spent the 40 whatever mil I have in my personal chest, but I don't really care about it. After this, we're gonna grind so many Leviathans until you pass out. Hopefully she stays grinding for a while. Because I'd like to... Hopefully I can pull a perma as well. It'd be nice. You know what, Manny? We're both pulling perma today. 100%. It's guaranteed. How much flux can you make per hour with 68 Magic Find? You played the game since 4 months, so you don't have a lot of dregs. I don't really know. Someone was telling me they were grinding with 7,000 or it was 8,000. One of those two, and they were getting pretty low numbers on a Sunday. So it might not be the most reliable thing. You know, the more the better, just because the higher you get, the more sellers you're gonna be pulling, which is your main source of flux. But I really don't know for like the lower amounts, just because I've had max Magic Find for so long now. That it's like I just don't really have a way to like test for like 6K, 7K, 8K, like all those. But I do get asked that a lot. It probably won't be the best, but at least you'll be able to like sit there and make flux while it'll just be like passive flux while you're grinding anyways. So the more the better, but that'll still be a nice amount. I got this. Yeah. It's just like, I don't know. Mastery grind is the mastery grind. You need 120 more Leviathans for perma. You can craft 120 keys. Nice. You have 6.5k-ish, and you make about 70 each loot collect, and you live on topside with night 130 move speed. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Yeah. On a normal day, I make around like 100,000 to 110, sometimes 120, depending on like how good the procs are. So yeah, that's not that bad then. 70k per loot click, that's pretty good. But it might take you longer to fill your inventory compared to me though. So that also could be the thing. Oh god, it's monos. I didn't finish mono 1. Hey, Atomic, how you doing, man? The craziest 15 days of your life, you farmed 36 mil? Jesus, man. What'd you do with all that? You grind a mastery, or you going for some? Which chat is she calling in? Vertex and Garden Warfare. Are you in Vertex? If you want, Marco's on right now, so if you go to the next Leviathan Manny, you can ask Marco for an invite. He might be able to invite you to Vertex. It's not full right now, and they're pretty much like always recruiting. You remember how much that is per hour, but it gives a rough number. That's not too bad. Like, it depends how long it takes you to fill your inventory, obviously, but yeah, I can make compared to what I get around like 100 to 120,000 per loot collect, right? On a normal day, not Sundays, but it's like I can probably fill my inventory a lot faster, so that might be the main factor. Other than that, that's still pretty good, honestly. You only have the standard slots? Okay, then you'll just have to loot collect a lot more, which does it does take a lot more time. It's really nice having the inventory, but it is pretty expensive, which sucks. Grinding for mastery, you got 20,000 creds on you? Jesus. I mean, you did say you were preparing for events. You did not lie. GG's, man. That's honestly crazy. I got C4 health regen. Let's go. We take those. Play on PC. You talking about me or on Pat? Last 3 floors, then you're done. Me too. Yeah, I just need one more for my weeklies. All prepared. Next event's gonna be wild. A whole lot of mastery. Probably get into like 823, 824, something like that. Nice, man. That's huge. What do we have next? Do they do anything for Independence Day? Probably not. I don't think they don't do anything for 4th of July, right? So next one's summer. Is it Sunday or Monday for me right now? It's Sunday. 50 Paragon pins at Vertex if anyone needs them. Try to get in, but it fills up like instantly, so that's also where he invites. So if you want Manny, go join him. He says he's recruiting like every time after pin parties, so join up in Vertex, ask for an invite. Might still keep some creds after buying all the packs. Yeah, depending how many packs there are. I don't know how many packs that come out at summer. I think there's quite a few though. But I mean, the majority of them are only like 1,500 to 3k, so you should be able to get them all, honestly, and have some left over. That's crazy though. That's a ton of credits, honestly, man. You need that 50 pins? Gotcha. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't do any of my other classes. I forgot. What were the weeklies? I only saw Draco. Vanguard and 2 more. Yeah. Jeez, this Draco damage go crazy. I gotta buff some of these classes. That's painful. Getting a lot of flux recently. Farming 2 to 3 mil plus market flipping like parapens per day. Nice. Yeah, it's honestly cracked. Let's mark it out. Ooh, credits are dropping too. What are pins at? 50k still? 30k? Damn, that's a flip right there. If anyone wants to snag that, let's put that up. All I'm saying, 33k, that's pretty nice. Have taxes come to console yet? No, we're still behind by a lot. We're behind by... We don't have the gunslinger buffs, we don't have taxes, we don't have... What else don't we have? I feel like there's a third thing that I'm missing. Please no 3-star flower power. Give you 3-star explosive water and a 3-star vamp berserk. Hey, best luck, man. Hopefully. Credit approaches cost 3 mil plus on PC. Yeah, it's pretty rough. Especially when you're trying to grind for mastery on PC, it's horrible. Or getting the classes like Bard and Bard, Vanguard, and Slayer, and it's like it's just a nightmare trying to get them. One guy here in EU bought 300 credit pouches. He's selling them 350k each. Been buying some of them. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, that's a perfect time to. That's the perfect time to farm, honestly. Shit, I wish we had people doing that. I need to find a plug on on NA. You're in the club. Did you ask him for an invite? Oh, you're in the club as in you got invited into it. Okay. I was like, I thought you were saying you were like in the club and like at the club. But I see. That's good. That's where she usually calls out. She usually calls out in Vertex and Garden Warfare. So yeah, there you go, right there already. Your controller really got sick drift and it's pure madness. Yeah, sick drift is just like, oh man, I can't. Sick drift, especially when you get it for like shooting games. When you get sick drift and you play Rainbow, that shit is like, that shit drives you to insanity. It's bad. Especially when it's like, man. When it's like messing with you, like the micro adjustments, that shit's terrible. 300 worth of real money. That's a lot of credit pouches. He's funding Trove right there. You're in your permit today, you ain't stop until you get it. Hopefully she grinds enough. 120 Leviathans is a lot though. And it's already pretty late. But we'll see. Saved up 2k parapins for the tax update because on PC it's like 100k or something like that. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. 2,000 though? God damn, man. That's a lot of pins. I would not be able to hold on to that. I would have thrown all that. Thankfully soon you're gonna be PS5, so no more sick drift. I got bad news. I got some bad news. These controllers are horrible. They actually, I don't know if it's true or not, but apparently they got sued when it first came out because it was like, I don't know, it was so bad, or people thought it was intentional, or something like that. But the PS5 is apparently like 10 times worse than PS4 for stick drift. These controllers get it so bad. You're very happy you spent 3 hours setting up some floating bookshelves in your room, and the measurements of your room, and the shelf took forever. Also, your hands are numb from how long you spent screwing the shelves. Yeah, floating shelves are amazing, honestly. I have a couple in my room. It's just like, it frees up so much space. And just looks nice. Do you feel like Candy Bar falls off towards endgame? If you compare him to other classes, yeah. Otherwise, like, he's, so, I don't know, it's kind of weird, because he's pretty fast, surprisingly. He's actually really fast. But then it's just like, so the main thing that I don't like about Candy Barb is when you're using spin to win, you're constantly holding L2, right? So you need a lot of energy regen, which I can maintain at endgame. The main thing I can't maintain with Candy Barb is the fact that when you're spinning, you can't attack normally. So, like, when you're spinning, you can't do your base attack, which this is your main damage on Candy Barb, which sucks. So, when you're sitting your spam spinning, you have to wait for it to end, and then you can start attacking. That's the only thing I don't like about him. Who started? I don't think she's ready. She's not attacking. I'm gonna wait till she attacks. But, yeah. Otherwise, Candy Barb's pretty fast. He has the damage to kill you, 11. I think he's a pretty good class. I think he's more of just like a fun side class. I don't know. Some dude on Xbox puts up 100 credit pouches every day. Well, damn. That's cracked. You join me on Dells? Oh, sorry, man. I just finished my weeklies. I was getting my I haven't done them this week, but I just finished, so I'm probably not gonna do any more this week. Oh yes, sir. There's a memento I needed. Massive. I might do them on my EU account or my PC account, but we'll see. That's all the boxes. Wish you luck, no power. Hey, best luck, man. So many boxes. And didn't get rid of my banners. Wrong spot. Uh, which mode would you pick if you could, but only one to have on PlayStation? Which which mode? What you mean? What do you mean, which mode? You forgot to tell me you pulled a 3-star air power disc, so now you have a water, fire, and air. Nice. Yeah, for me, airs are like the useless ones. I have a bunch of them, but they're since that's my class shims, I can't use any of those. But I mean, I'll never say no to a power disc, honestly. Three mil times 300, 300k times 300. Yeah, that's how much it'd be. And then double that if he came over here, pretty much. It wouldn't exactly be double that, but it'd be close to double that if he came over to NA and was selling them. That'd be pretty cracked. You agree? He feels fun but awkward. Without having enough stats, he feels awkward in U11. But U10 he's super fast. Yeah, exactly. That's all. It sucks because that's how a lot of classes are. They're really good in U10 because you can run full speed and you don't have to worry about damage. And then when you take them to 11, it's like you have to stack so much damage on some of the classes that it's just like it's not worth using them. Especially like, I mean, Candy Barb can kind of keep up. He does have a lot of damage, honestly, which is surprising, and he has the spin to win. But it's, I don't know. It just sucks. Like they just really need to buff some classes and stop nerfing. I wish we could have the option of using every class in the game, but we just can't. We can, but it's like, it's just gonna be so much less efficient playing on some of the fun classes, which it really does suck. 3 a.m. math hits different. It does. I feel that. That's when I was staying up all night doing all my stuff, like late. I'm glad I'm on summer break right now. Question: my favorite class. If my favorite class was trash, what would I do? Um, I don't know. I'd still play it honestly. Like, so Dino's not the well. Okay, Dino's a really good class. So don't get me wrong. Dino's a really good class. But if you compare him to like Neon Ninja, Shadow Hunter, um, Lunar Lancer, like he does kind of fall off. He's just not as fast as them, which really sucks. But he's nowhere near bad. So, I don't know. I'd probably still play him, but if he was too slow, I don't know. I probably just wouldn't play Dino. I don't know. It's especially like an endgame level. It's like I want to be as efficient as I can be, but it's like I don't know. I don't really want to do all that if it's like a super slow class, like on PC. Which mode would you pick if you could, but only one to have on PlayStation? Oh, a mod. Oh, a mod. Um, which mod would I want? Um, which mod would I want? That's actually a really good question. If we could have one mod, I would want. Damn, that's a. Okay, so there's a few mods that are popping up that I would really want. The purple geode would be amazing, or just any different kind of geode, so we have something different. Otherwise, I really, really like the item tracker mod. But then I really like the mod that lets you see, like your shadow gear on the ground, your crystal gear, your stellars, like all that. When you can see all that on the ground, and it like has the big beams of light that go to the sky limit. That's also really nice. The speedometer is so nice. Like, that's a tough one. Probably purple geode though, honestly. As surprising as it is. Otherwise, item tracker. One of those two. What do you think about the new patch notes? I haven't looked through them, but from I actually don't really know like anything about it. I just know that they're fixing lag, is what I've been told. So, uh, lag on console isn't the biggest thing. We more just suffer with crashes. But I mean, I'll take any performance fixes anyways. So I'm happy with it. You wouldn't want a boss tracker so you don't have to spend 5 minutes to some 5 stars? Honestly, just skip the 5 stars. I'd rather have some of the other quality of life ones. The boss tracker's nice, but I'd rather have some of the other ones. Honestly, that's one of the lower ones for me. I'd rather have so many more, like, just nice quality of life ones over something like that. Don't get me wrong, I'd like to have that, but, I'd rather have the quality of life stuff. Which that is quality of life, but yeah. I don't know. It's also like, when you have so many options, it's hard. But I really think the item per hour tracker, some of the box opening mods, like there's so much nice things. Like I can live without knowing where the boss, like, not knowing exactly where the bosses are, and I can just run through the dungeons. I really need to change this hairstyle. This is so ugly. But yeah. Hey Yamo, how you doing? I am slacking. I haven't played this week. I've been slacking bad. Doing pretty good. How about you? Afro. We got the Afro man. Where have I been? Just haven't been playing. Sam kind of got me into Terraria, and I've been playing that a lot. Let's go with a nice slope. Jeez, that's so ugly. It's Bob Ross, no Riz Ross. You're good? That's good to hear. I don't know. I just wasn't feeling Trove this week, honestly. I kind of needed a break. So that's the main reason. Really need just something new. Big Draco. Want to just post some Terraria content? Just wanted as a fun game to yourself. Uh, it was more of just like I needed a break from Trove, and it's like, I don't know. It's like, so I could be wrong, but like for me, so like I watch a lot of YouTube. And when I go to watch like certain people, like if I go to watch someone to play a certain game, I don't really watch them if they're playing something, unless I watch like someone that does variety, you know. I feel like it's the same thing here. People come here to watch Trove, not really to see that kind of stuff, right? So, no. That's how I see it. It could be wrong. So it's kind of like, just play Trove, maybe sometimes like Rainbow. But it was just like, I don't know. I kind of played a lot of it. I only played it for like 5 days, but I grinded the shit out of it. It was fun. It was a nice change. I just really needed something different from Trove for a bit, so it was really nice. You're gonna go to bed. See ya. Have a good night, day or night. All right. Thanks, Carlos. Peace, man. You're going to bed too, Atomic. Peace, man. Thank you. Thank you. Are you powered this because you need me? W Riz. Did I skip my dailies on all my accounts while I didn't play? Yeah. I was slacking. I did not do those. I did them last week at least during double qubit. So at least there's that. Um, I didn't do any of my tomes either, so I have a lot of tomes I gotta do. I'm only doing the good ones. I'm skipping all the bad ones. So I'm on Vanguard. I didn't do my leaderboards. Yeah. Got a dino. Damn. Dino. I didn't play. I didn't even log in. Her name's not popping up. Do ships for tomes? People don't really do ships that much on console. Or not console, but on NA. Or no one does. Yeah. People don't really do it. Like, sometimes you see them, but they don't happen nearly as often on console. I, like, never see them. You been to bed as well. Take care, man. You too, Justin. Thanks, man. Nothing good this week, but you have tomorrow to get good stuff. That's true. That's the nice thing about logging in on the last day. You always get tomorrow. Basically 2 sets of weeklies. Perfect. Weeklies are shut tomorrow? Yes, sir. Feels like I wish we had new stuff in Trove, honestly. Oh, I have crashed. It doesn't help that we're behind a few updates. We really need some class reworks or new classes. I'd be fine with them spamming us with classes every update. Even if they add in like bad classes, just give us a, you know, honestly for this game, give us quantity over quality. Someone scammed an endgame account, an alpha club for 2 built at NPC. Jesus. Ouch. Yeah, I'd never dip into like any market that would be even remotely close to being risky. Like if it's on market, I'm not doing it. Then maybe gonna add C5 and Cosmic Primordial Drag. That's what I'm guessing, since everyone's expecting them. Sorry about that. Since everyone's expecting them to add in something big to come with the lag, or the lag fixes, I guess. Thanked his friend because he already shared info with them, logged in and took it. Damn. Like, wow. That could happen to me. Like, I have, Thigh would never do it, but these guys, they would never do it. But it's like, they are VPs. They do, my friend does have my account, so it's like, but I trust him. He would never do something like that. I've known him for like 7 years now. He would never do something like that. Right? There's some people it's like, maybe, but I'm pretty sure I'm chilling. I would like, damn. That'd be fucked up. 7 years. And then, just to swap up all like in one day. Damn. Not saying it will happen or anything like that, but just trying to like think of it from his point of view, like how long he knew the guy and then had something like that happen. Like that's fucking crazy. That's shitty. Hey Moon, how you doing? Do you think it'd help you get your weekly delves tonight? I just got done doing mine. Unless you're on like EU or PC, I probably won't be doing delves anymore. I haven't played this week, and I gotta do so many tomes on here. Got to do my EU account, my PC account, my PC account. So I gotta do a lot of stuff right now. If you're on PlayStation NA, I just try to. If you see someone called in chat, just try to join them. If you see them call for delves. New biome on the 3rd delve floor, similar to Shadow Towers. All patch notes. It's all in the patch notes. I'll have to look at it. So like instead of having us like have a random biome for the 3rd floor, it'll guaranteed be a new one. Wait. That wouldn't make any sense though, actually. Because that's how you get biome mentos. It has to be on the vault floor to get a biome mento. German tutorial for Flux, it's really hard to sell Delve Wars. It's really hard, no one buys it. Yeah. It can be rough. That one can be slow, but it does make a lot of flux because when people do need those ores, they buy them in big amounts and they pay a lot for them because when people start grinding for geode, they need a lot of resources and they start buying like crazy. So you might have to wait for people to start buying, but it really does add up over time. Then he sells all the 2 bill flux, the account, and the Alpha Club for 1.8 thousand real life. His account, then quit. Wow. I can't even imagine if I had a friend, like a really close friend, do that to me. Jeez, man. It's like a green and gray shadow tower. It's a certain portal, and every 3rd floor on the new portal. Oh, okay. It's shadow tower themed. With the new currency? Okay. I mean, I'd rather they just give the shadow towers back, honestly, but I guess anything new is, you know, a plus. It's gonna suck going for that new Mento and all that though. Have I been on the test server for the update? Nah, I don't even have the test server downloaded. Mainly just because I have like a really low level account on there. When you finish with what you're doing now, you think you trade your depth charges? You need them, you're broke, so you can't buy any. I can give you some, yeah. I'll give you 1,000. Send me an invite slash join me, Wairezu. Just type that. Is there anything like really good coming in the update, or is it just like, I don't want to like, you know, downplay it, but it's like, I don't know. If it's just delves, like, you know, delves are delves. Is there anything good coming? Am I gonna be on tomorrow? We'll see. Maybe. Probably log in, do my weeklies and all that, just so I don't have to do it last minute again. Alright, once we finish this research. New delve floor, new allies, item, make any mount usable in delves. So just delves. The Fluxion, okay, yeah, I did see Fluxion, that's like the only thing I've seen, which I don't know, I don't think is like, it's a good thing for people that need it, but then it's like, if you see the item you need and then it doesn't get put in, and you're just waiting for it, like, that's gonna suck. I don't know. Delves, I'm not super excited for delves, I'll be honest. Delves are delves. I don't know, like, I don't want to downplay it and I don't want to sound negative, but it's like, I just want some updates that aren't delves. I want classes. That's all I want. I want classes to be usable. I want new classes. Some reworks. Not delves. New currency, yay, more grinding. Yeah. Like, I don't know. I just wish the devs would realize that no one likes elves. Come on, man. The game is all about grinding. Let us grind on more classes. Let us use the classes in the game. Can my Slarian just be at 46,500? It's bothering you? Yeah, it's just from mastery. Can't even be 46,500 yet. It's close though. It's like, what, 80 something? Probably like 84, maybe? I'm missing 30 and then however much from mastery. Let's see, what's max power rank right now? 87. Okay. It's not bad. Want them to add like other, a raid to like other games? Instead of just levies? Yeah. Raids would be pretty cool. The only thing is like a lot of the player base is really solo based. So if they add raids, you know, I'm sure some people won't like it, but you know, I'm sure they'd get over it and run it. But if they add raids, they'll probably make C5 drop from there, which, you know, that'd be fine, honestly. Honestly, I'd be fine with raids. That'd be fine. What should you do? Work on your Ice Age and make it your magic main? Work on Boomer and try to hit 40k? Up to you. If your Boomer can already solo you 11 pretty easily, then, you know, I'd probably focus on your magic class just so you have the option of playing either one. But if you want the cool, you know, 40k sigil, just go for that and then start working your magic class. Up to you. But, you know, either way, you're making progress, so it doesn't really matter whichever one you do. Whichever one you're in the mood to do, honestly. I think raids would be nice. Raids with like 30-man teams with a huge dungeon endgame boss would be sick, you can't lie. Yeah. Especially if there's like actual mechanics, it's something cool. You know, Trove doesn't really do mechanics, there's only a couple. But I feel like that'd be a really nice change to have like a really big boss at the end that everyone fights. You actually have bards, not bards, but you have like, you have your one bard, maybe they add a healing class that actually does something, and we, you know, we have a reason to reroll all this extra crit hit over to health, right? So we have a reason to actually like not be running 150, 180% crit hit. And then we have a cool healing class. Fuck it. If they don't want Chloral to do any damage, just rework Chloral to be a complete healer. Why not? Healing and buffing. I feel like 30 is too much for people, especially for like console. Console just wouldn't be able to handle 30 people in a place. So probably something like maybe like 10, 12, maybe 16 at most. But you have like an actual tank. I don't know, probably wouldn't be tanks honestly, but you know, you have your healer, you have your bard, and then you have your main DPS classes. The only boring thing would be is everyone would be on the same class, you know? Unless you had like the old Shadow Tower bonuses where it's like if you only had one person on the class, like if you had one gunslinger, they'd get the 50% damage increase or whatever it is, the 50% magic damage increase. That'd be pretty nice. Because then you'd have different classes. You'd have your like 5 people on Solarion, and then you'd have one of every other class except for like the really bad classes. That could be cool. I'd be fine with raids, honestly. That'd be something I'd be down for. Hold a tome from a 5-star crate. It's a fragment one. It goes for 70k. Yeah. I wish someone went for more. That one's really rare, but I mean, so many people have pulled it so far. It kind of makes sense. It's cheap. Like traps or some stuff. Yeah. I'd be honestly fine with that. If they had like traps to go up to the bosses, you had to, you know, and then once you get to the bosses, actual like mechanics you have to watch out for, you know, it's not super difficult, but it's actually like, you know, you have to work for it, I guess. You know, I've not been looking to Shikana for Livies anymore. She is, I missed one. Like a boss with an actual skill set, and you have to be arcade. Yeah, it'd be really nice. You just want a physical and magic class to solo you 11. So you're going with Ice Age for damage. Same goes with Boomer. Gotcha. That's fair enough. The main thing that sucks with the magic class is you don't really have options for farming. Like, you have Sage, but it's really buggy. You have Dino, which is really good. He's kind of like the main magic farmer. And then you have Bard. Other than that, you just don't really have anyone else that's magic for farming, which really sucks. Maybe the raid only opens a few times a day. Time limit, like Dungeon Gate that closes. I wouldn't like that personally. I don't like the time gated stuff, especially like the hourlies. Like I'd like to just log on, do my Dragon Coin thing every day, and then log off. You know, not really like that, but you know, especially for like early game, I wish they just took hourlies out of the game and just let us like, you know, you just have a cooldown, but it's always open. So like, you log in, you can go to the gate, do it whenever, and then you have like a 3-hour cooldown on it, but it gives more rewards instead of getting like barely any, you know. I feel like that'd be pretty nice for the daily hourly coin collection challenges. You just log on every day, do it. But I feel like if they do add raids, they'd really need to rework some classes and make stuff like usable. What tomes? Dragon coin. But that'd be sick, honestly, if it turned more to like not really turn to that, but if they had that as like a side option. But it'd probably have to have some like really good rewards for people to actually like want to grind, you know. Unless it was just mastery, because then if it was just mastery, once endgame players get all their stuff, it's gonna be really hard to do. So I don't know. Stuff like dungeons and raids could be kind of rough as well, just for that aspect of it. Because then once no one's running it, when everyone has all their stuff, it's like new game players. It's gonna be really hard for them to get what they need, unless it's like C5 gear, because then everyone's gonna need that for a long time. So then everyone's gonna be running it. That could actually work perfectly. Honestly, if they had C5 and they add like a dungeon or a raid for that, pretty nice. I feel like a dungeon would, like a raid would be a really nice concept and be cool to have some like really big where you need a lot of players, but I feel like that's just not the direction the game should go, just because a lot of people wouldn't be able to do it. So I feel like a dungeon with a little bit less players, but the same concept, just not as hard, would be a lot better for Trove's standards, where you need at least like 4 to 6 people, 8 maybe. Kind of like Delves, but you know, anything that isn't Delves. You load into a big open world area, and that's the whole like you have to go do certain things, find certain dungeons. I don't know. They could do some. I'm sure they could do some cool stuff with that. How do you high magic find like mine? A lot of it's dragons. Every dragon gives 50 magic find except block dragon and the Luxon dragon. Luxon and block dragon give 100 each, but that adds up. And then you have Patron, which doubles your magic find. That's the main part of it, and then just run on all your gear, run an ally, subclass, run on your ring, on your gear. And there's some of the skill tree. Other than that, it's mainly just dragons and Patron. Would have to be some good drops from the boss or no one would do it. Exactly. I have full inventory. 100 Paragon pins at Vertex. Screw that portal. Try to get into Vertex if anyone needs them. Hurry though, it fills fast. Sorry about that. No, not the crash. You just saw it? Yeah, Vertex, by the way, Manny, just keep an eye out for Vertex. Marco throws hundreds of pins like every day, so the second you see it, get ready to join. Is it just you where Ice Age has like a delay in its hits for farming? Yeah, that's the hit registration. That's the main reason I don't like Sage for farming. It's really fast and it can do damage, but if you have even a slightly laggy world, it's terrible. Oh, I lost my spot. The pain. That's fine. Someone else can get the pins. $5K. Oh, I can actually get my last sphere today, can't I? Oh, no, I already did the tome. Oh, I can get my last sphere tomorrow. And then I'm done with the skill tree. They can still do the raid, but the difficulty scales with the amount of players. So solo or small. That'd be pretty nice, honestly. That'd actually be sick. Yeah, that'd be a cool concept if it scaled on the players, honestly. / masterwork on console, yeah. Let's see. Styles, missing just a few, probably costumes, helmet styles, events, probably. Recipes, I'm missing, what am I missing? Subnautica Standard and a couple of the banner ones. Oh, the The stellar banners, I need all of those still. Costumes, I'm missing 3 costumes. I don't know which ones. Events, probably. A lot of allies, a lot of mounts. 2 mag riders. A lot of bomber royale styles. I don't know what that's from. Events, probably. I'm missing a lot of Mentos. That hurts. But yeah. I feel like the concept of it scaling off of your group size would be sick, honestly. Do I really care? I don't care about the Brilliance, do I? I do. Just for Vanguard, just as he's so close. Got in, nice Manny. How does he get in so many pins? I don't know. I think, I'm not throwing shots, but I think Marco either dupes or he's a millionaire in real life, because that man always has so many. That damage OP. Difficulty scaling would be so nice. Yeah, especially like, I'm thinking of like big builds with lots of lifesteal. That'd be pretty cool. Having like a really bulky rev that just walks in and kills everything. Okay. Vanguard's not gonna play New 11. My Vanguard ain't built. So the 1-day Patreon from that login, you just don't know when to use it. Honestly, I'd use it. So I'd grind out a ton of gem boxes and use it on a Wednesday. Open all your boxes for the double. Since you have Patreon, you'll have karma for gem boxes will be 35 instead of 70. So you'll be able to get a lot more crystal gems. And then on Wednesday you'll be able to get the 6 lust boxes. Otherwise, you could use it on a Tuesday maybe in Farmathon. I think Wednesday would be the best. Otherwise, you could open your box just open your boxes whenever you do it, just for the faster karma. But otherwise, probably either Wednesday, Tuesday, Saturday if you need to level a bunch of classes. Those would probably be the best days, in my opinion. You don't have any stuff for Dragons or Patron? Yeah, it's Magic Find is it's mainly from Dragon and Patron. Dragons just take a long time. Otherwise, Patron, Patron's really helpful, but it is, paid not really pay to win, but it is something you gotta pay for or use credit pouches for. That's what I did for the most of my early game in the game. Just bought credit pouches and bought Patron, but it was a lot cheaper back then. Hit 8 and 9 and call it a day. And I can't. I'm broke. I could probably hit 900 during the summer event, honestly. If I'm gonna hit 899 right now, I'd have to go do Hydra, and I don't want to do Hydra. Did they change it? You barely got anything? You don't really get much if you're not the one throwing, but it does still add up. It's nice to get all the nitro in the boxes, but if you're throwing, you get a lot more stuff than if other people are throwing. Plus, only 8 people around can get the rewards, so you're probably not getting the full, you're probably not getting a ton of the pins. Difficulty scaling would be so nice. If they do raids, you hope they add cores as a drop. But electro's not overkill on. Yeah. I mean, that could be a really nice compromise, honestly. If they add C5 and they make it cost a lot of cores, then they add raids. But, that's how you can get a ton of cores. By every time you complete it, you get a chunk of cores. Get 250. I think 250 would be fair, depending on how much they make it for C5. So then you can just, You know, it'll take time because it won't be the fastest thing to complete, but, you know, if you could get cores, that'd be pretty sick. You're trying to get a 3-star crystal gem for Shadowhunter, 15 gem keys, still nothing. Keep getting 3-star stellars instead. Ouch. Honestly, I'd hold one of the good 3-star stellars if it's the color you're looking for, just in case, you know, you can't pull your crystal one, but it is Clash gem keys just suck, honestly. It's terrible. Who's not calling out? She's in Delves. Yeah, she's probably taking a break. She was doing them before I even logged on, so she's probably just been doing them for a while. Let's see what she at. Daily contest. 69, yeah. She might be done for the day then, sadly. You have a low star. What do you do with it? I'd save it. Well, I'd go put it on one of your reliquaries. There's a reliquary bench where it's like, if you have certain ones, like the master ones, they guaranteed give metamatter, or some of the ones like they guaranteed give metamatter with a lodestar. So I'd put on one of those just for the metamatter. Otherwise, yeah, that's pretty much all I'd use it for. How do you power rank? Pretty much like anything you do will give you power rank. Leveling gems, putting on better gear, upgrading gear, augmenting gems, getting mastery. Power rank is, it's from like everything. Getting dragons, every dragon gives 30 power rank, and then your primordials give a big boost to your gems power rank. And they post an actual drop sheet with the drop rates once, that'd be insane. Like if there's a whole list of like mounts that drop, allies, costumes even, right? And it was reasonable drop rates, not this bullshit of like, you know, whatever it is right now where it's like nothing ever drops. I don't know. Obviously they can't make it super high because then everyone's gonna have it, but it's like, I don't know. If it's a hard dungeon, I feel like you should guaranteed at least get one drop, and then you have some of the other drops like be super rare, right? But or even they add in, I don't know if you were here when I was talking about accessories the other week, but, you know, that'd be the perfect time to implement accessories, and that's how you get them from dungeons, right? And then every time you complete it, you'll get a guaranteed accessory, and you have to grind until you get the one you want. So that could be cool. That could be kind of nice. Or something, just like anything, honestly. But they'd have to make it really worth it for people to like constantly grind it. Got a 3-star crystal gem, second try in U8. A 3-star crystal and for clash gem. GG's. Yeah, it can be pretty rough trying to get clash gems. They either they work or they don't. There's no in between. It's either they do or they don't. And most of the time, it's just a big nope. You got 7 levies today? Your permatorch streams are gone? I'd do them, but it's like, if you invite me to them, I'll kill them for you, but it's just so slow when you don't have a full group, and I really don't want to send like a million invites right now. I'm not going to be on NA too much longer, but if you want to run to them, invite me, I'll kill them for you. Pretty much like any day, as long as I'm not in Delves where I have to like constantly leave. If anyone invites me to a U10, I'll kill it any day of the week. More permas is more promos. If you see me online, Send me an invite for U11. Or not U11, U10 Leviathan, I'll kill it for you. Your PR now for Boomer is 38,420. Nice. You have 3 metamatter? Gotcha. Yeah, I'd still use your Lodestar on Reliquary just because you need a lot of metamatter to upgrade all your stuff, and it's a pain. New costume from Trove Source added for raid drops. Yeah, that could be cool. Like, it'd be nice if there was something super rare, right? But it wasn't tradable, so you had to grind till you got it. It'd suck for people that, well, I mean, if it was difficult to see, then anyone could do it, right? So, I don't know. I feel like that'd be really nice. Like, if there was a really cool, I don't know, I guess kind of like a flex thing. Like, something you don't really need, but it's like a super rare drop, and it's a costume or something, maybe. I feel like that'd be pretty cool. Or if there's like a cost, so every time you complete it, you get a guaranteed costume for every class, whatever class you completed on. So then you have you're rewarded for doing it on each class. That'd be cool. And like the costumes actually look sick. Or if it was like the base costume, but like some theme, like it was like a shadow version of the default costume or something like that, or like a really cool costume for each class. That's like the same concept, but really cool looking. That's actually worth using. Hey, Bad, how you doing? I'm back. Go to my weeklies on PC before they reset. I will. It's only 8:30 for me right now, so I got time. Oh, there's a C4 bow. Max health. Goodbye. With tomes. Metamatter. I don't even have to do that, but whatever. What was the biggest flex that I did? On Trove? Probably when I was trying to buy Gonda. Then the guy was like screwing me over and I pulled 2 and then got blocked by him after I sent him a screenshot of it. That's probably I don't really like flex on people, but that's like the only time I did because I was getting really irritated with the guy. I was trying to buy Gonda off him for like 2 weeks, and he kept coming up with excuses and then telling me I had to pay more and more and more. And I was fine with paying more, but it was starting to piss me off because I was just waiting so long. So, when I pulled 2 Gondas after gambling the money I was going to use to buy the Gonda from him, it felt good. They could add boosts for like 30 minutes or more percent of gem drops, more crystal drops, or core boxes. After you complete it, yeah, that'd be cool. That'd actually be sick. So like every time that's another like guaranteed drop, you get one of the potions, and they have different effects. Increase boxes from 5 stars, increase gem boxes. That'd be pretty nice. I'd like if it was more than 30 minutes because, if you could build up a couple and then maybe if they're like an hour long, that'd be really nice, and you just build them up. That'd be sick, honestly. That'd be cool if you get a guaranteed one every time, but, one of the random whatever potions, but they were all like really worth it. A potion, an hour of Patron, a potion, 50% more gem box, like you said, 50% more crystallized cores, or whatever they're called, crystallized cores? What are they called? Yeah, crystalline cores, okay, yeah. More of the boxes or whatever. That'd be pretty cool. Should you be using explosive epilogue for Boomer? Yeah. Explosive epilogue is just really nice on everyone. It just it blows up enemies. It has a little bit of cooldown, but it's really nice. I run it on everyone. Explosive epilogue, Pyro Disc, Class Gem, and then Vampire Berserk. That's my go-to setup for everyone. Just the other gems kind of suck, so it's, it is a good gem, but there's nothing else that's good anyways, so it's kind of what you slap on if you have it. But then again, devs will never do it, sadly, and if they do, be awful, and they'll find a way to implement delves to it, guaranteed. I mean, yeah. It'd probably just be a whole another delve portal. If they added like a raid, it wouldn't be anything like cool. You wouldn't really feel accomplished after doing it. You'd only be able to use one class. We're just fantasizing about what Trove could be, not what it's gonna be and what it is. You know? But it's nice to think about what it could be. The game has so much potential. It'd be nice if they would actually work on the game. I don't know. I really feel like there's so much they can do. Like the game already has so many different like I don't know. It has so much different stuff you can do. There's so many different options. It's just like they have the potential to do so much with this game if they just did anything. Especially like even if the game was like most games where it's like they don't take time to do very good updates and all they do is spam you with new classes, new characters. That's fine. I like that. Having options to play a million different like frames in Warframe, a million different classes, like that's fun, right? Especially in like a grindy game, being able to play different classes really swaps it up. So that's like the biggest thing that I want. Otherwise, new content like dungeons, raids, that'd be sick. Just gotta, they gotta do something. What do you do with metamatter? It's used to upgrade your modules. It's all geode related. It's used to craft a lot of geode mounts. Otherwise, all your module, your gas, all of these, you need to upgrade those. It's how you get a lot of geode mastery as well. You got 2 water 3-star explosives, and you put it on Ice Age and Shadowhunter. Nice. You did not break the chest. Oh, you did. Never mind. You're reaching the point where you don't need the light from Battle Berserk, so hopefully you can put a vamp on soon. Oh, you can pull the vamp soon. Yeah, that's always really nice. Battle Berserk, like in general, if you run Battle Berserk, you can run a really nice speed ally and speed subclass, all that. So it's not the end of the world if you're still running it. It's just like you don't really have a ton of options, especially for like subclass, for allies. It's not the best. Vamp is a lot better. So yeah, hopefully you can pull it. Otherwise, just run more speed if you have enough damage already. Start stacking up that speed. Could just be a game ago not allowing the devs to work on new things. Just trying to milk money out of the player base, or the devs just don't care at all. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's just like it feels like there's so much they could do and they just don't. It'd be nice. I don't know if the devs stream anymore, if they like do anything community related, but it'd be nice if they work on like a community connection. If they like fill us in on some things, let us see what the dev player base looks, not player, what the dev looks, the dev account looks like, I guess, because I don't even know how many devs this game has. I don't even know any of the devs by name. So it'd be nice if they brought in more people. If they brought in like 1 or 2 more people, yeah, they're gonna have to pay more people, but they could really make the game better and actually improve it. Get more of a player base, and then get more money. So, kind of be a win-win. You gotta, I don't know. It just sucks because they don't play the game, so they don't see the potential, and they don't, I don't know. It's just weird. What's a module and how do you do it? So basically, go to Geode if you want. Go to your adventures, go to your quests, and then start doing this quest right here. Talk to Amberine to start the Geode Caves quest. Follow this quest and it'll explain everything about Geode. Um, Jeez, man. My throat is like destroying itself. A week without constantly talking to now talking too much. I don't know how people stream. That shit destroys my voice. Following the Geode questline. Yeah, exactly. The Geode questline will explain everything. Oh, there's another C4. Like it. More cores, more cores. They brought in passionate devs which were willing to work on it. Exactly. So it's like, I don't know. You can't really like. If they added in like endgame players, you know, it's not. That's a really dumb thing to say because you know, endgame players don't know how to like you know, don't really know the coding all that, but that's what you need. You need people who play the game, who know what they're doing and know what the game needs, what's wrong with the game, and then even endgame players will know how to make more money with the game from a dev standpoint. Where is this last boss? It's over here, of course. The one place I don't go. I'm smart. But it's like, it'd be worth it. The devs really only care about making money, right? So, bring in someone who knows where money is, like, where it will come from. And then make the game more playable, more fun for people. Build more of a player base. So it's like, I feel like the resource commitment would be worth it if they added new devs, some like you said, passionate devs. That'd be exactly what they need, really. Yeah, Blue Name on Switch just finished the quest line. Open some eggs and he should be top 2K. Well, damn. Yeah, and here it's pretty rough. You gotta get pretty high up in Geode to get it. Same with PC. PC has some grinders. Get in-game players and make them helpers, or people that bring ideas, make them connect with me. Yeah, that's why. Like, if they, I don't know, it's a lot because then if they start taking too much community feedback, it might turn into like how um, like games like Rainbow. It's like if how do I explain it? So it's like something that Rainbow does is like they balance stuff based on like Pro League, which isn't the normal. That's not how you balance stuff for a game like that, right? So it's like if Trove starts taking like everyone's feedback, it's, you know, there might be some not so good changes. Not saying that people have like horrible ideas, but it's like, I don't know, if they don't play the games themselves, they don't know what the game really needs, I guess. So I don't know. They just really need to play the game and or bring in people that know how to code, that do play the game, that are willing to play the game, that will, you know, put that commitment in. So I don't know. Like, I mean, shit, if the devs hit like you know, if the devs hit me up and said like, here, we'll put you through training, right? We'll get you to the point where like, you know, what you need to know, or even just took in like some not me, but some people that are like just there for ideas, some idea of whatever. I don't know what a job position would be, like idea expert. I don't know, you know, but it's like I feel like that'd be great. Is 720 Magic Find good? Magic Find only really gets good around like 6K, 7K, and then anything after that is really good. Magic Find takes a long time to get like really profitable amounts where it's like really worth it. Take feedback from new players and then game players instead of just in game. Yeah. I think it's more of like, I don't know. I think the devs just really need to know like what the game is about. They really need to do like their own research, really. And then they'll know exactly what the game needs. But they need to play. They need to go through the pain of Dragon Coins right now. They need to go through the pain of the endgame loop of just like not having any playable classes. They need to kill bosses so they realize, you know, it's a pain if you don't do it on Slayer and if you don't do it on Boomer. Which that part they don't even have to play for. They just need to take player feedback for which classes need reworks, who needs to be buffed. They need to stop nerfing. It's like, there's so much obvious stuff that if they even paid attention for a second, they'd know what to do. Isn't Game Go known for ruining games? That's what I've heard. I don't know, you know. I don't know because I don't really know any other Game Go games, but that's what people have told me. They buy games, make it pay to win, then abandon it or something like that. Not pay to win, but it's like they get their money out of it, and then that's it. Just, they drop it. PS4, you just need to get a max geode, almost max, like 85 to 100. Yeah, it's pretty rough to get a blue name on here. Blue's back. Is she farming again? How do you get a lot of dragon coins? You gotta do your hourly. So basically, every hour. So it's 8:43 right now for me. So in 16 minutes, it's gonna be a new hourly, and then for the first 20 minutes of every hour, there'll be a dragon coin challenge or like a biome challenge. There'll be a challenge where you go in, you do whatever the thing is, and then you get dragon coins. So basically, do that whenever you see it pop up. You don't have to do it every hour, but you know, when you see it, do it. You'll get certain, if it's a biome challenge, you'll get certain classes, and if you do it on those classes, you get more. Thank you for knocking out the dungeon. I appreciate that. You don't get more dragon coins, but you get more percentage towards completing it. Sorry, but yeah, just do your hourlies. There's many coders on PC which play Trove. If only they could work on the game. Yeah, exactly. They need people that play the game. That's really it. If anyone if they play the game, they'd know the issues. They know what they need to do. They took community feedback as well. It'd be nice for like a lot of the class ideas, class reworks, dungeon ideas. You know, like any of this kind of stuff. They need to reach out. They need to stop being so secluded, I guess. You're farming blue scale dragons, blue dragon scales. Yeah, those are a pain. I'm like 70 of them on my EU account. I gotta finish that. I'm slacking. I can actually go craft a dragon on my EU account right now. I don't have any dragon farmed, but I have like 500 dragon coins or something like that. I'm a slacker. Every hourly on Dragon Day. Well, you can instead of missing them. Really helps, especially yeah. Dragon Days is on Fridays. Dragon Day is also a really good time to do your hourlies. Get a lot more dragon coins and a lot more of the dragon caches. How many dragon coins? It depends really. So basically, you get every day you get 5 for doing your first challenge. So that's like your daily. And then when you, depending on how many coins you get, depending on how much you do for the biome challenges, you can get the caches, which on Karma they give 25 guaranteed. Otherwise you can get like 1 to 2, and then you can get flux from them. Otherwise on Dragon Day you get 2 times if you don't have Patreon, 3 times if you have Patreon. So that's the main way to get dragon coins. Otherwise some events give quite a bit. So for dragon you get it puts 50 magic find in that sacks, right? Yeah. So basically, if you go to your collections and you click on dragons, or if you go to the Dragon Crucible in the hub, or if you have it in the club anywhere, but if you go to collections, click travel, go to dragons, and then if you go to legendary, so like right here, 3 health regen, 500 physical damage, 50 magic find, 50 magic find, crit hit, health, damage, crit hit. So it's like every dragon gives permanent stats, and then that's how you get your magic find. That's how you get all those stats. So you'll get jumps, you'll get energy regen, you'll get all this stuff. So dragons are really important. It just, they take a while to get, which is like the only issue. You need credit pouches for Patreon. Yeah. I wish Patreon was more manageable without having to be a super endgame where you can farm credit pouches or having to pay for it, honestly. But it does make the 1 day and 3 day passes really valuable when you pull them from leaderboard reward chests. So at least there's that, but it's really, you know, it should be like a month of Patreon, honestly, from our leaderboard reward chests, if you're lucky enough. Not 3 days. But, you know, that is one of the ways they make their money, so they gotta make their money somehow, I guess. Can't really fight with it. But yeah, it does get a lot more easily, it gets a lot more easy to manage late game when you can actually make a lot of flux. Can I help you get a dragon? You just need dragon coins. They're not tradable. It's all solo based. You have to do that. You have to farm out your dragon coins solo, and you have to get the coins solo. It's a grind, but it's definitely worth it. So Magic Find, you need to pull Stellar Gear. You can pull it like with anything around like 2,500 is where you'll start to see them. You know, I have like 3,000 on my EU account, and I pull at least like 1 per loot collect. Normally, like 1 to 2 sometimes. That's where you start to see like, you start to see a little bit more, but it's like you can get them anywhere above like 1.5 thousand Magic Find. And then, like, once you get up into, like, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000, you'll start to see them really consistently. And then, you know, max Magic Find is where you start to get them pretty much every dungeon. And you can get multiple dungeon. You need a lot, though. She's back for levies. Let's go. The grind continues. You want to be focused on dragons if you were new? Yeah, you're always focused on PR and stuff. Yeah. Definitely, that is also pretty true. But at the same time, being able to build up those dragon coins is really nice for when you can, you know, when you can craft them. It's just like, it's such a big boost for jump, for your perma stats. But I would try to get into U11. Then once you're in U11, then you start focusing on dragons pretty hard. Try to get your primordials early game, and then late game. I wouldn't really worry about Magic Find until you start getting way later into the game. It's just so slow, and it's not really worth target farming until way later. Do you have any ideas what dragons to get first? You're done with your primordials. Do you have Fortress and Elburn? I'd definitely buy those if you can, since, you know, it's flux, and they do give the Magic Find, they do give the permanent stats, they give the power rank. So those are the 2 easiest ones just to snag. Your blue scale one, that's good that you're going for. Then you have the egg, the EGG one. That one's super easy in Cursed Skylands. 50 Paragon Pins at Vertex. Go grab them. You have the... Let me just see their Dragon Bench in Vertex so that I can see. Please no. Am I gonna crash or no? Holy. Let's go. I didn't crash. Oh my god. Okay, well, I'm gonna lose my spot, but it's just unplayable. But definitely the egg, the EGG fragments, the Golden Veil one. Those ones are super easy to farm, even not on Dragon Day. The Golden Veil Dragon fragments are from the Crystallized Cloud, so you just go break all those in Cursed Skylands. And then the egg fragments are from dungeons in Cursed Skylands. They're super easy dragons to get. They're super easy to do, not even on Dragon Day. Oh my god, I didn't lose my spot. So Dragon Bench at. So definitely Golden Veil. Definitely Egg. These two are just the freest dragons in the world. This one doesn't even take dragon coins, so definitely whoever doesn't have this, go for this. This one's pretty easy from mining Viridium. Maybe Nitro. I don't know if you get it from mining Nitro or not, but that one's pretty easy. Block Dragon, a really good pick. 3 jump, the 100 magic find. It only takes 200 dragon coins. Your Pirate Dragon, your Candy Dragon, and your Deep Sea Dragon, those 3 are also very free to get. This one's pretty easy. Just mine Infidium. Those are the main, like, super easy ones. These ones cost qubits, but those ones are also pretty easy. Pin Dragon, that one's super easy as well. The Wisdom Dragon, this one's really cheap. Everyone has all the Fragments of Wonder to buy the eggs, so that one's super easy to get. Those are the main, like, super easy ones. These ones are decently easy. I'd go for this one for the 25 light. You have to craft a buff. The motes are really annoying, but if you can get the motes and the souls, you're chilling. Sundered Fragment is easy too. Yeah. It's just the motes. Do I have any more tomes I gotta do? That I actually care about? I mean, not really. I think it's time for EU. Yeah, I guess EU time. The one from ships. You mean the Primal World? The one from ships. The stained one? The stained is a bitch. That shit took me like that one was one of the harder ones. This one? 100 Phoenix motes, the souls. This one is a pain to get. Hop back on. What's up, Enrique? How you doing, man? How come I use Pirate Captain? I use Pirate Captain for the Magic Find. 70 Magic Find, so there's 140 Magic Find just for putting it on. Normally, I run Solarion just because I want my R1s to one-shot, but if I have a flask and I use it, it still should one-shot, so... yeah. I don't really need it anymore, so that's kind of why I've been running that. Although it's just for the Magic Find, nothing else. The fragments are easy. Maybe on PC, but ships, like... Those fragments don't drop on here. I have 79 since I got the dragon. And I had to grind out like crazy to get it. I tried to open those, I didn't mean to put them in. Massive. Is only double speed ally star? I think so. I'm running Scorpius just for the extra damage. Just because for Curse Skulls, then I can guaranteed get the one shot, and then if I need it, if you need it, then you can run the Solarion sub. Otherwise, you can run Magic Find or Speed. Trade. You have 500 frags for the dragon? God damn. Man, keep your flux. I appreciate it, but keep your flux. Oh, you love or U10 Leviathan. Let's go grab that. Do I want to grind levies? I do, but I really got to get my weeklies on my alt account, so I'll probably do my weeklies and then hop back on if she's still grinding. I appreciate it, Radiant, but keep it, man. If I take your flux, it's just going to Gonda. Not even to Gonda, it's just going to the devs. Come get it? Nah, man, just keep it. I really appreciate it. Trust me, I do. I have like 47 million right now in my personal chest for the opening. I'm saving. I'm getting closer. Just, I need to stop slacking. All flux goes to Dev's bank account. Exactly. You want to give it to me for helping you with your gardening bench? Here, how about you use it towards your gardening bench? I appreciate it, but trust me, I'm chilling. Just being able to talk to people and stream, like I'm having fun like this. I really don't want to take your flux, man. I really appreciate it. Trust me, I do. Look at it this way, Enrique. If you keep that flux, you can use it for so much more than what I'd use it for. If I take flux from people, it is going straight to Trove of Wonders and it's going down the drain for nothing. Literally nothing. So it's either, like, think about it that way. It's either you give it to an endgame player who's literally going to waste it on nothing, or you keep it for yourself and you actually put it to use and get stuff from it. What am I at? I got 46. I got 46 million, man. Trust me, I'm chilling. I really appreciate it. But I don't want to take. I don't want to take your stuff back. Come here. Too late. I'm already gone. Where's Trove? There it is. We out. How important is grinding? You haven't touched it. Uh, it's not super important as long as you get. So the main important thing with gardening, um, the main thing with gardening is just getting your mastery from it, from getting the bench to 300. Other than that, it's just passive flux. So it's like if you wanna grind your gardening, you can like have gleamstone sitting there while you're grinding, and then you'll come back every day, be able to water and then harvest, get your badges, which is more mastery, get your harvesting badges, more mastery. Um, it's nice mainly for the mastery aspect of it, and then you get passive flux if you want to grind out moonlight bulbs and all that. Do I have any reliquaries? Take it. Lucky 777. Did I really? I didn't even know I had that much. I need ancient gears. Oh god, so many tomes. You've been waiting all week, you're sad now? Trust me, like, I really appreciate it. Just use it towards yourself. You should be happy, man. Come on. You can use that for way more than what I can use it for. Okay, I really need ancient gears. That's a pain. Whatever, I'll do it later. Wow, 2 sparks and that. I'll take that. Well, shit. I just realized I didn't log in soon enough this week and all my weeklies got deleted. Your claims can only last for like 3 days, right? So I definitely didn't get my weeklies or my reset weeklies. Pain. Hey Renduza, how you doing, man? Need seed feed for all the allies and stuff from gardening? That's true, yeah. You do need a lot of seed feed. Seed feed is a pain. I forgot about that, honestly. You assume not much passive flux. Like how much? Depends how much you grind. It's a lot easier once you start to get into it. Otherwise, like if I start basically, I only grind on Tuesdays for gardening. If I do that and I make a ton of gleanstone plants, a gleanstone is really cheap and easy to make. The main thing it goes through is your crystal. So if you have lots of crystal, gleam is like really good. Honestly, it's I can make like I don't know. Maybe if I'm feeling like it, I might do some gardening on Tuesday. We'll see. But you can make quite a bit. It depends how much you grind. It's just the moonlight bulbs. That's the biggest problem. Let's see. Where's Gleam? Right here. Yeah. So it's just crystals and eyes are a pain too. I didn't think about that. I have lots of eyes on my main. If you don't have the eyes, this is also going to be painful. It's only one moonlight temper. That's really cheap. 2 moonlight bulbs is also pretty cheap. If you have the eyes and crystal, this is yeah, really easy way to just make passive flux. It's really good. That's why I stick to it. You don't have to put in all the work, especially for like some of the other things like this tab. You have to do so much to get all your insta growers, and then you have to get wallflower, and then you have to get your insta growers. Okay, let me think about it. So you need to get your insta growers to make your wallflowers, and you need to builderite to make your wallflowers, and then you builderite to make your primordial flames, and the wallflowers to make builderite. So it's like this is a whole process to make your primordial flames and your builderite. But that's where you can make a lot of flux. It's just like that takes so much. You okay? You just want to give it to you, then do whatever. Give me away 1 mil flux. Guess the number 1 to 100. Come on, man. Don't you want the mastery? Like you could use that. You could use that mastery for so much, or that flux for so much mastery. Have any portals? I ain't got a sheet on this account. I broke your heart. You're breaking my heart, man. I don't want to take it from you. Just think about what you could do with a mill right now. Buy credit pouches, save up for a pack. You could go buy some mounts, some allies, get mastery. You could go buy a costume if there's something you're looking for. Like, you could do a lot with that. Honestly, I'm just gonna start at like 105. Not 1005. Oh, no. God damn it. I just went at 136. I didn't save it. I'm smart. You know how my accounts are linked? The NA and EU? Do you get the Star chart keys from your main? Yeah. Let me leave this. This is just too high depth for my boomer. So basically, it's like so it's like a shared account, right? So if I spend the qubits on here, it takes it from my shared bank. So everything I get, I spend it on my main. I don't use any of it on here. It gets all used for my main account. Can I make any dragons now? Did I think about it? Nah, I can't make shit. At the coins, I ain't got nothing else. But basically, I just do my star bar in here, and then it all goes to progress on my main account. There we go. I'm so smart. Do you think you should should buy Slarian or stay with your Chloral? For boss damage, Coral's just really annoying. If you don't mind playing Coral, then you can stay with it. Otherwise, Coral's just really annoying with how many flasks you have to pop. Solarian's definitely worth it for the damage, or you could just play Boomer. That's what I'm doing on this account. Solarian's just too slow. I'll probably swap to it later on, like way later once I get my magic damage class built. This one built up more. But probably just like, if you're liking Coral, stick with it. Or if you want just raw boss damage and not really farming, you could. You entered, then destroyed it, and got it back. I did not get it back. I got scammed. I had 10. Where are they? Now I have 8. I got scammed. They didn't give it to me. The dev scammed me. Did I just glitch the delve portal? That is not how you did the delve glitch. That's a panicked man trying to cancel the queue from starting. How's my gear looking? I have full C4. Maxed out bow, 3 stars on my hat, 1 star on the face, just for the extra speed. Nitro Chaser, I don't have a perma. I'm nowhere near it because it's EU. No one does anything. Blast bow, I have a C3 ring with magic find, pretty nice. Ernie, I don't have a speed ally yet. Slayer on sub for the damage. I have a maxed out vamp, completely maxed. All my cosmic gems are maxed out, completely fully augmented. All pearls on light, which is really nice. Explosive epilogue. I think 2 stars, not 3 stars. Sunburst, I really need a power disc on this account. And then Bach Bomb. Doing pretty good on this account. What mastery am I? 536. I'm getting closer to the white wings. I just really need a power disc. That's like my main thing on this account. Power disc, and then I need to get a Scorpius at some point for the speed. So if I get a 3-star flower power, honestly, I should just re-roll gems and not try to get the power disc. Like, I should just say screw the power disc at this point, honestly, on this account. Come here and let you give me pink name at least. Bro, come on. Just spend on mastery, trust me. Something that I hate, the thing I hate the most in this game is red name and pink name. That is the biggest scam in the world. Spending a mil for 12 hours of color name, or spending, 500k on a credit pouch for red name. I hate when people give me red and pink name. I hate it. Trust me, man. It'd mean a lot to me if you just spent it on mastery. I promise you. Let's all make progress together. $1.3k delve the light resistance would be crazy. Yeah. That's just some man panicking, trying to make something go right. Where is this last enemy? Did it fall down? No? Okay. I don't know where that guy is, but whatever. So, you say you need a power disc on your ninja? Yeah. Pyro's a pain. I've had this account not really like fully working on it, but I've been doing my weeklies pretty consistently. Yeah, pretty consistently for a year now, and I still don't have a power disc. Power disc is rough. There's a new mod on PC where you can build classes and it calculates all coefficient, shows the highest coefficient available and the best builds. Huh. That's cool. You're gonna need white wings for the KPR and Gonda before you leave, and when you leave, if you have a spare Gonda, you're giving it to you to do a giveaway. See, hopefully by the time you have all that stuff, I will have pulled my Gonda and I will be done trying to do this giveaway. I don't know. I feel like I should just give in and open at 50 mil since I'm so close, but feel like 75 mil or like 100 mil would just be so much cooler. And then, you know, it'd have to be guaranteed at that point. Please die. But hopefully I'll be able to get it soon. This Gonda's been long awaited. Imagine I get a first box, yeah, and I'm just sitting there with like 5,000 Trove Wonder Soul. Just end stream after the first box. Then I can help you get the white wings. I mean, most of it's just like gonna be flux related, and all my flux is going like straight to the opening. So I don't even have flux to spend on my master right now, so I can't really help you with like anything like that. But if you want help like with tips on how, I just try to focus on what you're missing right now. If you haven't really looked into the Neon City bench, that bench is kind of a pain, but there is a lot of mastery in there. Your Steed Feed bench with all the talismans, that's also a pretty good place. Otherwise, a lot of events give a ton of mastery, so next event, just try to grind out as much as you can. Do you have this event already completed? You know, this is a really good event. There's a lot of mastery to be got. There's a lot of mastery you can get from this event. Where's the Neon City bench? If you go to Luminopolis and you find one of the outposts, it'll be there. Otherwise, certain clubs have it. You have to have a certain fixture to have that bench, or some clubs have it glitched out where they permanently have that bench. Just go to Neon City. It's what you use your Amperian shards or whatever they're called. Use those there. A lot of stuff is really expensive in that bench though, which kind of sucks. Lots of Robo Salvage, Plasmium, Amperian shards. There's a lot there. On your Switch account almost, but PlayStation no. Honestly, I just like spend a couple minutes to look through your collections and try to see where you can find like cheap mastery and just look around for it. Get all the tomes in the end bench, so you get the mass pass fleet. Yeah, that's also a really good thing to do. That's really important. All of these tomes right here. Oh, I only have one on this count, but the amp. This is one of the important ones, just because this is basically like your meta matter. It's kind of like the same theme, the meta matter of that bench. So definitely try to get that tome, and then you have the Matrix, whatever they are, the Matrix something, the charged circuits, and then there's another one, the loops, whatever they're called. So all those tomes are definitely really important to get early on. As not early on, but as soon as you can get them. There's a Sentience Shard tome. Yeah, that's Sentience Shard, not Amp Shards. That's what it is. Yeah, that tome is really important. And that's where you can craft Vanguard and get all his stuff to craft. Hey, Rhett, how you doing, man? How do you grind Ancient Gears when you start needing thousands of them? You're not gonna like it, but delves. Honestly, I just start whenever you're in delves. If you just see them around, just go out of your way for them. Just keep your bombs on you. I'm sure you already do, but just keep your bombs on you when you're doing your weeklies, when you're doing all this stuff. Definitely just grab them. They're in delves all over the place, or just target farm them on Tuesdays. They spawn. I don't know if it's guaranteed or like they only spawn in higher depths, but it might be at 115 plus they only spawn. I'll see if I see any. I'm only at depth 108, but we'll see if I find any before then. Oh, I do. Okay, so yeah, so right here. If you're on Boomer, just throw a bomb. Have it bomb it all, right? Otherwise, if you see Builder Rate, also you can bomb those. Keep your bombs on you so you can just blow them up while you're running through. Especially when you're doing your weeklies on like Mondays, whenever you're doing your weeklies. Just grab them as you see them. Delves are like probably the best place to get those. Otherwise, buying them, which really sucks. Opinion on Fae Trickster? Fae's in a pretty bad spot. Like, a lot of the, like, Fae's, I'm gonna say Fae is a bad class, but Fae's, you know, Fae's just Fae. But a lot of the, like, not so good classes, they have their kind of niches, like Tomb Raiser, Draco. They're not good, but they're good in, like, low depth delves for farming Inner Geode, Binding Darkness. And then, like, adventure boxes, because you can let your skeletons, your Draco babies kill everything while you're running through. Fae just doesn't really have the niche. It doesn't have the speed to speed farm very well. You just, I don't know. Fae just doesn't have a place right now. It could really use some buffs, some rework, some speed. Other than that, though, the splash damage with the R1 bombs is really good. The ult is okay. It doesn't do great damage, but it's also a lot better than most things. The passive is pretty nice, where if you don't take damage, you get the damage buff. So Fae's okay. It could really use some tweaks, and I feel like the class could be pretty good. But overall, it's just like one of the not so good classes right now. A lot of classes are a lot better. I feel like Fae could really use some buffs. Hey Sam, I've not streamed for a week and 2 days. Yeah, I've just been kind of taking a break, and it's kind of your fault, Sam. I got Terraria, and I was grinding the shit out of it. It was a fun game. I will not lie. Oh yeah, and definitely, pink. If you see these right here, the white ones, I don't have it. Okay, let me just bomb it. I don't have my R1 yet. But definitely grab these whenever you see them. The Builder's Vaults. These give guaranteed, ancient gear, so every time you see those, go out of your way for them. So there's 25 for each of those, and then you get 50 on Karma. Or not on Karma, but from the rares. So that's also a really good way. Just whenever you see those, definitely grab those. Although it's on Tuesdays, just kind of like hunt. Hunt for your things. Am I playing with mods? No, I was playing unmodded just because I'm new to Terraria. But it was fun even unmodded. Like unmodded Terraria is like modded Minecraft, to be honest. It's like it was sick to play. You're going to bed? Alright, good night, Seth. Peace, man. Weekly classes are Fae. Fae Boomer or Gunslinger Rev? Yeah, probably. I haven't seen those ones up in a while. That's crazy. You've been playing Terraria too? Yeah, it's been fun. I've never played it, never seen anything on it. And Sam was saying it's a good game and I should try it. I got into it. It was a good game. Your fault? That's a big mean thing to say. Can't go around blaming people that mean. I'm not saying it in a bad way, Sam. I was saying it's like a good thing you got me into it. I'm not saying it's your fault like that. I didn't mean it in a bad way. I'm sorry, man. I'm saying it more of like you got me into it and you got me wanting to play it, so I've been playing it like crazy. It's fun. That's a good thing you got me into the game, and it's fun, so that's why I've been playing it so much. You think? It'll probably be... I can't remember what last week's were, but yeah, it'll probably be something like that. I feel like it's definitely gonna be probably Fae. Maybe not Boomer. I feel like Boomer was recently already. Probably Fae. Fae Knight. Nah, Knight was recent. I don't know. Fae, Gunslinger, and then some, yeah. We'll see. Friends got you into Terraria, but thought it was pretty cool. None of future interests, but when we played Calamity Mod, it was so much fun. I honestly, my favorite part about Terraria is just the fact that there's so much, like, there's so many different items, so many different swords, so many, like, there's just so much to it. It's sick. I like all the different, like, sword effects, all the different bows. Like, there's so much cool stuff in the game. Like, base stories, like, modded Minecraft is, like, that's so cool. I don't know, I was having a lot of fun, even on, like, the unmodded version. Your big diction with Terraria for the past 3 weeks? Non-stop playing it? Yeah. I got it on the 15th, and I played it for, like, 5 days straight. I beat everything. I was only playing classic mode. I didn't realize if you played expert, you got like a whole different sets of rewards and stuff, which was, you know, so I gotta play even more. So that's kind of cool. But I like the concept. There's so many different NPCs, so many different items that are so cool. The main thing, like, I didn't want to play because it was like 2D, right? But that's like, I got past that pretty quickly. Like, it's it being 2D isn't really that bad of a thing. It's a really cool game. You may get it because it's kind of like Minecraft but 2D. Yeah, it's just really cool with how many different, like, there's just so much different stuff and so many different play styles. It's really cool. Terraria is free if you have PSN Extra. I got it on PC. It was on sale for like $6. I went to, I literally saw, Sam said something last time I streamed about it. He said you should definitely try it. And I was just bored later in the day. Went to go see how much it was and I just grabbed it on PC. Definitely worth it, I'd say. It's fun. But yeah, I do. Even unmodded, like unmodded is just like, I don't know. It's just like there's so much. If Night's next weekly, we won't see, you won't see me till Gem Day. Who knows? Maybe I'll wake up a different man and I'll play Night next week. I feel like Night was recent though. I could be wrong. Bro, but like if I play a whole week of Night, you know how boring that's gonna be? It's just gonna be a lot of lefts and rights. And me losing my mind. Time trial Calamity mod. Their boss music's so good. Yeah, I was looking up a lot of stuff for the game when I was like trying to figure out like recipes and like there's a couple places where I was like stuck and didn't know what to do. And I've seen like a lot of people like saying stuff about Calamity mod. Apparently it's like really hard too. But yeah, it's cool. There's so much to Terraria. Where's this last crab at? God damn it. The Shaper Stars 100% from Everdark chests. Never open them, but you need them for the Sentience Stone. Yeah, so basically you have to craft the I don't even know what those keys are called anymore. The Shaper Star keys. I don't know what they're called, but you craft those and then you open the vault instead of using a Clash Gem key, and you'll get those. Definitely do it in U9 though. If you do it in U8, you won't get as many. So only do that in U9. You got that thing for cheap. Normal price is $20 or yeah, it's $20 on console. I don't know why it was on sale though. So I definitely I snagged that instantly when I saw the $7. Wiki's important. Yeah, I had to look up so much stuff. Mainly the crafting recipes and then like certain like bosses, like how to start them, especially for like what was it? I died on Moonlord the first, so basically I did the 4 pillars and I had no idea to instantly spawn the Moonlord. And then he killed me because I wasn't ready. I didn't have an arena set up or anything, and I didn't know if I could how to respawn him or anything. I had to look that up and a bunch of other stuff. But he has some cool weapons when you kill him. I like the progression of the game too. The progression of the game is really cool with all the different weapons and how you actually can like notice a difference in strength. You need that Terraria knowledge? So do I. I was lost in so many parts of it, but it's fun. Cappy makes you lag after you're done with some of the Night Weekly words. You won't touch him. He does crash my game a lot. Night's a menace. Who knows? Maybe I'll find some nice drip for my knight. We'll see. We'll see. Get rid of the Deadpool knight. Whips look fun to you? I was using whips for a lot. I like the yo-yos a lot. The yo-yos were what I was using a lot. And then I started using like full melee. Actually, I didn't have like a set build. I went back and forth between so much. I had summons like the entire game. I was using the imp summons quite a bit, and now I'm using the I can't think what they're called, but the spheres you summon that you get from the pillars. And then on top of that, I have the only thing I didn't really use was guns. Other than that, I used a lot of bows, melees, whips, and yo-yos. I did not have like a set build. I use yo-yos for the most part of the game, I think. Shaper stars have a purpose. It's only in a couple of crafting recipes. Otherwise, you use them to upgrade like stellar gear. They don't really have much of a purpose, but it is like there's only like a few things you have to craft that take them. It's usually just the neon bench that takes them though. Moonlord is a cheater. He's unfair. He requires a Discord of Rod. So wrong. I just had a long runway with lots of the lamps and campfires, and I was using one of the whips from one of the pillars. I was using one of the solar whip. I think it was the whip of destruction. Some I can't think of the name, but I was using that, and then using the wings from one of the. No, I got the wings after I beat him. I was using the base, like, frozen wings. Man, it's crazy once you get the new wings after you beat him. You go so fast on those. I was using the frozen wings, like, the entire game. You're out? Alright, see you, Seth, Beastman. The laser beam. His laser, yeah, I was basically just flying above it, but that was doing a lot of damage. The thing you don't get about the game is classes. Is it like Trove or is it like type of? It's kind of like building from what I was seeing. So it's like there's different gear sets for. It's like if you want to be a summoner class, there's ranged, there's melee, and then there's what was the other one? Was it guns? I think those are the 4 classes. But it's like, it's basically just whatever gear type you're running for the classes. So if you're melee, you have like high resistance. If you're ranged, you have high damage with ranged, you know. And then you have whips for summoners, which make your summons target whatever you hit. And then you have summoner gear, which increases the amount of summons you can have. Like, so that's kind of it. It's not really like actual classes. It's just like the builds you make. But it's cool. I didn't really know about that until way late into the game, so I was kind of using like a bit of everything. But even then, like at the end game, I was kind of just using like full melee gear, and then just using like a mix of melee, bows, and summons. I didn't really have like a full-on set build, I guess. You want a whip summon build? That's what I'm saying. Like I started on classic mode just so I didn't know what I was getting into. So when I make like if I do calamity mod or if I do like expert mode next for all the treasure box and all the treasure bags and all the like new stuff, since there's a lot more in expert, I'll probably do like I'll try to have like a set build of either full ranged or full summoner. It's cool. The replayability is kind of nice, and then mods on top of that. Terraria has a lot going for it. I can't believe I haven't played it till last week. It's a fun game. When we play with people on Terraria, the real pain suffering start. It's so madness. I believe it. I saw that it like scales up in difficulty with more people. Am I gonna do my PC weeklies? Yeah, I'll do those after I'm done with here. I only have 10 of my boxes somehow, so I still got to do 4 more vaults. This is gonna take forever. The pain. That's probably all I'll do on PC, honestly. Just do my weeklies, open the box, and then get on my main again after that. But we'll see. You got 550 Master on Trove 3 or 4 days ago? Hey, nice, Sam. That's good to hear. How you liking the new wings? What path did I take on the Grand Ori? On my main account, I went full Magic Find just because I'm endgame and Magic Find is like my most important thing. That's really only something you should do if you're endgame for Magic Find. Otherwise, I went full speed. I have a video showing it if you want to see. You'll be able to see the whole star chart and you'll be able to see what I went with. Otherwise, I went full speed and then some of the light in the Magic Find. That's all I have. I don't have any damage except for light. But mainly the speed for me was like the big thing. I wanted the speed in the Magic Find. And the extra points I just put into light. Hey, Kurth, how you doing, man? CRTH. Oh, am I saying that? Kurth? I think I'm saying that right. Maybe. Can I invite you to the Delve? I'm on my EU account. What's your PSN? If you're on EU, send me a friend request. Otherwise, I'm not on NA right now. You haven't been playing Trove since you got Terraria like that? You got both PC and console? Yeah, I had a friend who was like, I was telling him about it, and he was thinking about getting it maybe, so I might even grab it on console as well to play with him. He doesn't have a PC, so I'd be, honestly, Unmod Terraria is so fun that I'd be fine with grabbing it on here too to play with him. But yeah, I agree. Terraria is like, it's such a fun game. I just can't believe I haven't played it. I've never even like seen anything on it. It's like, that kind of blows my mind. Where has that game been all my life? And where's this last Firefly? Yes, sir, the wings look super epic now. Yeah, those wings are sick, honestly. I'm about to get them on here, too. I think, right? 536. Yeah, I need 14 more master and I'll get them. Those wings are, honestly, like, I was so hyped when I got those. That was back around, like, Shadow Tower days, wasn't it? Is that either green wings or those wings were Shadow Tower days? I don't even remember. How's my master? Pretty good on my EU account, unless you focus on it sometimes there. No. So basically, since these two accounts are not really combined, but it's like there's some things that transfer. If I buy any of the event packs on my main account, any of the packs that cost qubits, or not qubits, that cost credits, those transfer between these accounts. So I have all of those packs on this account. Any pack I bought from the store, you get on this account. So hide collected. Let me go to like store, or not hide collected, hide uncollected. So store, I have 123 store mounts, events, 25 event mounts, a lot of the event costumes. Like I have all these costumes, like 14 for classes is pretty insane. So it's mainly because of a lot of stuff I have on my main account transferring over to this account. That's the big thing that gives me so much mastery. Trove is too grindy. Yeah, Trove is pretty grindy. You're back, you just got an XP potion, you leveled up like 3 times. Nice. That's huge. What power gems would you need for Dino? I run Explosive Epilogue. The Explosive Epilogue really isn't needed on him, but there's no other good gems, so you don't have to focus on that as much, but if you get one, slap it on him. Otherwise, the main ones are Pyrodis, your class gem, and then you have an option of Vamp or Battle Berserk. I like Vamp just because he doesn't have great speed, so the Vamp really helps. Otherwise, if you need the damage, just run a Berserk, that's fine. But the really important ones are his Class Gem and his Pyrodisc, and then after that, Vamp if you need more speed, Battle Berserk if you need more damage. Also building Shadowhunter, third build on Trove, 41,900 PR Shadowhunter with C4 ring. Aw, you motherfucker, you got a C4? Does it have a good stat? God damn it, now I gotta get mine. GG's, man. Is that Magic Find? Or Energy Regen? I need one with Magic Find since I run Energy Regen on my bow. But hopefully you got one with Magic Find. Just hopefully it's not crit hit or jump, honestly. Yeah, Magic Find, also the C4. You had the C4 room this year? Well, damn. Well, GG's. Now you're making me want... I want my... Man, I want my Shadowhunter C4 so bad. That's like the only one I care about right now. Neon Ninjas would be nice, but I'm playing so much Shadowhunter, I just want to get his out of the way. And I'm not running the C4 jump one that I have. I refuse. I will not give in. I need that Magic Find. You use your mouse and keyboard on Terraria console, which is nice. Yeah, oh man, I had to bind my healing potions over to my so the mouse that I have has the two side buttons on it. I had to bind my healing to one, and I binded my escape key to one, so that I could easily go into my inventory and then easily heal. Every time I had to heal, I'd have to look down at my keyboard, look for H, and press it. It was bad. So I had to make that swap real quick. I'm terrible with M and K. But I don't even know, like, there's so much stuff, I don't even know how you'd manage playing it on console, to be honest. Or not console, on controller. I feel like the movement would be a lot nicer, though, for console. I don't even use the grapple, like, at all. Just because the grapple is, like, I don't know. The grapple is just kind of weird to get used to. I might buy a keyboard just for Terraria. I mean, you can just buy a cheap one, honestly, like a $5 one. That'll work. You don't really need a high-quality keyboard as much as you need, like, a good mouse. It's not that bad. It's not. I feel like the grapple would be a lot easier to manage on controller, unless I just need to get used to it on PC, I guess. But I didn't use it, like, at all. Facts is all about the mouse? Yeah. I have some, like, dog shit, like, I think, like, $20 keyboard off Amazon that I've had for, like, 2 years now. Otherwise, I have a decent mouse. I have the Logitech G, I don't even know what it's called. It's the Hero. G120 Hero or something like that, maybe? I don't even know what it's called. It's not that good, but it's a decent one. The grapple on PC better. I probably just have to get used to it. I just kept forgetting I even had it, to be honest. You have cubic current on Dino Tamer? Should you use your Lunar Souls on Mastery? Probably, honestly. Like, so basically, the whole time I've been playing Dino, I've had I have a Sunburst on my Dino. I had that maxed out, and I didn't care about Explosive Epilogue. He really doesn't need it. I had the Sunburst just so I didn't have any other, like, good gems leveled. But I recently replaced it with an Explosive Epilogue. I still can't even see the difference very much. So, I don't know. I feel like he doesn't need the Explosive Epilogue nearly as much as other classes do, just because he gets such good splash damage already. So, I wouldn't really worry about it. You know, maybe if you want to, replace it, like, way later on like I did. Otherwise, you won't notice it super, that much. It's just nicer to have it if you max out your Dino, because then when you're swapping classes, the class that do need the Explosive Epilogue, then you'll have it ready, So that's, like, the main, like, nice thing. You can't play, sadly, controller with mods. Team Modder doesn't, yeah. It does suck that you can't use console, or mods on console. Or are you saying you can't use controller for PC Terraria because it isn't compatible with that? The G502? Let's see. I'll check in 1 second. I think I still have the box over sitting on my shelf. Yeah, the G502. That's what it is. It's pretty nice, honestly. I've had it for like a year now. Oh, I'm dumb. It says it on the bottom of the fucking mouse. Could have just lifted the mouse up. Yeah. It looks nice, too. It feels nice. I don't know. But yeah, it's a pretty nice one. Bought off Amazon. I don't think it was that expensive either. I got that one a long time ago. Is Dino magic damage? You've never played him? You want to? Yeah, he's magic damage. That's the magic class I maxed out for. So basically, I have my Solarian that I maxed, and then my Dino. I maxed my Dino first, then Solarian second for boss damage, and then now I'm working on my Shadow Hunter's maxed out, and then I'm working on my Sage for a second magic damage set. It's nice because Dino doesn't really need a lot. All you need is like Chrono. You need Chronomantic and Trailblazing or Arcane Emblem. He really doesn't need much setup. You do need a little bit of Magic Find, but when you're mid game, you should have enough Magic Find to maintain your ult with your Conjure's Crucible Flask, anyways. Your laptop can't handle the Calamity mod? Damn. Is it a big mod pack? I haven't looked into it yet or seen anything on it, but I've seen a lot of, like, I saw a lot of, like, when I was looking at stuff, I saw a lot of people, like, saying stuff about that mod. How do you progress fast in early game with a Boomer? Boomer's just really nice because he can be used for everything. Delves has pretty good boss damage early on. He can be used for farming. He's not the fastest, but he's still a good option since he has good damage. So basically just level him to 30. Start working on get your full stellar set. Max it out when you can. Get into 11 and then replace it all with crystal gems. But for the early game, just try to get level 30 and just work on what you can, really. But early game, just hit level 30. Get a gem in every slot, and then you have to kind of work on your weeklies, getting your empowered gem boxes. Super Slapper. Is that what it was? Let me look at my phone. Oh, jeez, I just smacked the shit on my mic. I'm sorry about that. That's probably loud. Super Slapper YT. I'm sorry if I broke anyone's ears doing that. I have a little crowded area, and reaching over for my phone or reaching for my keyboard, I smack my mic all the time. Sorry about that. Controller doesn't work well with mods, especially with binding, just not enough buttons. That's fair. It is really nice being able to bind everything. It says you can't join, you'll just wait. Are you on NA or are you on EU? I'm on my EU account right now. So if you're on NA servers, you can't join. There's 2 different versions of Trove, sadly. On Discord, tell you my stream username? I don't even know what my Steam username is. That means your laptop resolution is 1366 by 786, so you can zoom out all the way. Gotcha. Yeah, that would kind of suck. That's what you play on console. You might switch to PC still, you don't know. I mean, yeah, at least you have the option. Just play whichever one's more fun, honestly. Oh, this damage. I really need a Battle Berserk on this account. The pain. How am I so fast? Which items give you this much speed? It's mainly just Path Painter. It's one of the geode things you can use in here. So if you go into your geode mode, it's my L1 right here. If I click it, put it down, that's what's giving me the majority of speed. And then I'm running Trailblazing, which just like makes you go pretty fast. Otherwise, I have, once it runs out, so I have 116 movement speed without doing anything. If I just stand on Path Painter, I have 160. So then with the flask, 190 is what it was, right? Yeah. So just those 2 alone, that's a lot of movement speed. All right, I need one more bolt, and I'm done on EU. Can't you change your laptop's resolution with NVIDIA? Right-click Windows desktop background. You can try that, see if that'll work, right? Can I invite you when I'm done? I'm on EU right now. This is my last vault, and then I'm getting on PC. If you're on PC, Trove, I can invite you. Basically, so basically for PlayStation, there's 2 different servers. I'm on the Europe servers, and then my main is on NA servers. And then after this, once I get this last vault, I'm gonna be going to PC servers for my weeklies on that account. You're on NA. Gotcha. This is Europe, sadly. I hate that the servers are all split up like this, but kind of is just what it is. After PC, once I'm done with PC, I already did my weeklies on my NA account, so once I'm done with PC weeklies, I gotta do tomes, so I'm done with the delves after that, sadly. I have to do other stuff since I haven't played it all this week. I just look out for people calling out in a chat, and you'll be able to see, or you'll be able to just try to join someone calling out. Or if you have any clubs that you have to see people calling out for delves, just try to join them. There's a zoom out mod in the Tmod loader. sent it to me. Gotcha. When's the new update coming? I have no idea. I'm on console right now, and we don't even have the last like few updates that PC has got, so we're behind pretty far. So I don't even know when console's gonna get the update. The devs kind of, I don't know. They don't really give us much updates, I don't think, so we're just kind of in the dark. Otherwise, PC, I have no idea when they're getting it. Probably a couple weeks now, since the test server's out with it. So it should be coming soon, most likely. You might play on PC till you get a $5 keyboard. Fair enough. Imagine just if you could plug your laptop into your console and just use your laptop's keyboard. Just have that sitting right in front of you. Only. Imagine if all the platforms and regions were one big thing. Yeah, that'd be pretty nice, but I doubt Trove would be able to even remotely handle that. But it would be sick if it'd make everything so much easier, so much less complicated, and then, you know, being able to play with people would be so much nicer. I just forgot about PlayStation. They did. They just don't like us, I guess. We don't have taxes. I'm fine with not having taxes. Don't get me wrong. I'm not happy for taxes, but I want the gunslinger reworks, or not rework, but the changes, man. But they did. They don't care about us anymore. Have I tested who has more damage? Boomer versus Slarian? Yeah. So if you want, someone wanted me to, it was Big Eichels, or Eichles. He wanted me to kill a U11 Leviathan on Boomer. And I kind of did that and compared their damage in that video. So I had a perfect, basically a perfect run on Boomer on a U10 Leviathan. Or no, U11 Leviathan. On a U11 Leviathan, a perfect run with Boomer. And I compared that to an average run on Slarion, and Slarion still beats Boomer. Boomer with a perfect run with a fast recharge of Flash, good rolls with his ult, he still doesn't have the damage as Slarion on an average run. So if Slarion had a perfect run, he'd dominate even more. But, yeah, Slarion definitely has more damage for bosses. And I'm pretty sure adds. But, if you want to see the damage comparison, that's a pretty good place. If you want to see a perfect Boomer run versus an average Slarion run, you'll see the difference. I don't remember the times. But yeah, that's the most recent video. It's just a couple U11 Leviathan kills and then me explaining like the difference between their damage and why the times are what they are and whatnot. But if so many players in a big community, yeah, it'd be really nice if everything was together. But then the servers that'd just be so much stress on the servers, and it would not be able to handle it. But it would be so nice. You're definitely having more fun grinding Terraria than Trove right now. I feel you. Plus, you just get done grinding Trove like crazy, so, you know, you probably just need a break from it. Which I don't blame you. Even the new update is not that good, to be honest. I haven't seen it, but I had people are telling me today about it. It sounds like it's just a lot of delves, and I don't want delves. So yeah, I'm kind of with you on that. I don't know. It's like, since the game is so grindy, I want more classes. I want more class reworks. I want more fun stuff. I don't want delves. I don't care about mastery. I want fun stuff. I want classes. I want quality of life stuff. I don't want delves, mastery, pain, struggle, new currency. Delves. I don't want delves. I have 3 accounts that I have to do my weekly delves on. That's too much delves already. Let alone how much mastery I still need on my main account, on this account, my PC account. Like, oh god, I just want classes. Do I have an in-depth video on generals? If you're talking about like the perfect stats, I recently also rerolled my Slarion stats to perfect stats, and that it shows my old damage versus the whole description will have everything. perfect stats. My old rolls versus my new rolls, old damage versus the new damage, my old coefficient versus new coefficient. So if you're looking for that, I do have that. Otherwise, I have like the how to get like the most gem dust on Wednesdays. So yeah, if you want to look for around, just look up like gems, and you'll probably be able to find stuff like that. And I have some like pretty helpful stuff there. Otherwise, I don't remember what like my old damage versus new damage is on Solarian, but he does have perfect gem rolls now. He's fully maxed out, so um, that's like if you're looking for gem rolls in that, like where to put your pearls, then that could probably be what you're looking for. That's crazy. He's so broken. He thinks Solarian's gonna get nerfed though. He feels way more broken than Chloral. He is. Chloral should not have been nerfed. Honestly, like it really shouldn't have happened. But I think someone said they think that Boomer's gonna get a nerf, which is mind blowing to me because Boomer's in a good spot. He's not broken. He does good damage. But it's like, I think they want Solarian to be on top, so people feel like they have to pay money to get him. So it's just like scummy on the devs' part. Like actual like, that is just fucked up to me. So I don't think they might nerf him, but I don't think they will. I think they just want him to be on top, so you know, people have to buy him so they can be the top DPS class, you know. I really hope they don't nerf Boomer. He does not need a nerf. He really, that'd be shitty if they nerfed him. That'd be kind of heartbreaking if they nerf Boomer, honestly. I don't want that to happen. I went to the wrong club. I'd like to say you're pretty far into the game. You didn't know Path Painter and Delves gave so much speed until like 2 days ago. Yeah, Path Painter's crazy. I went for it on this account, my PC account, my main account first. Like, Path Painter is like, for Delves, if you're not focusing on Geode and you just want Delve stuff, get Path Painter and Vacuumatic. Vacuumatic and Path Painter are just crazy good. Like here, you want to see my modules on this account? A level 7 Vacuumatic, level 5 Path Painter. I do have Gas at level 5 and Omni Tool 5, but I'm trying to get this to max, and I'm going to max out my Path Painter. I don't care about the other stuff, like, at all. This account, like, since I don't do Geode and I do my Delves like crazy, you know, I'd much rather have that stuff for Delves. Path Painter's so good. You sent the stuff on Discord? Gotcha, Sam. Alright. No flower powers. Divinity. Oh, I'm done with Divinity costumes. Let's go. Passive. Alright, no flower powers. Give me a pyro disc. The long-awaited pyro disc, please. 3-star explosive. Another 3-star explosive. Prism. Rip. More mastery, I'll take it. 538. Let's see. My stockpile of gems. Pretty good explosive epilogue. Oh, I get like 2 shots at a stellar gem, 2 or 3. So, still hope for a pyro disc. Pretty good gem box opening, to be honest. Yeah, 1 good gem. The air explosive epilogue is bad because that's what my class gems are on this account. So that's useless. But I'll take the, was it a red or which one was it? A red? Yeah, I'll take a red one. That's pretty nice. That'll probably go on my dino. So, that's not horrible, but I really just need a pyro disc on this account. Okay, I can make 2 boxes. Come on, pyro disc, all I want in my life. It's not a pyro disc. 1 more shot. Please, let me go into the loot collector. Alright. Pyro disc. It's not a pyro disc. The pain. And it's not a battle berserk either. I do have battle berserk actually. Pain. Whatever. 3 clashing keys, I'll take that from a dino. Yeah. Oh. That's a U count. 1 second, let me set up everything. Let me set up everything. Alright, time for PC.